Well, hello everyone. My name is Jayen, and today I'll be talking about Martin Luther. So, before I begin my video, there are going to be three different sections. First is going to be his biography. Second will be his beliefs and influence on education. And finally, the critics on Martin Luther's beliefs. Yeah. All right, let me begin by introducing Martin Luther. So this is a picture of Martin Luther. He was born on November 10th, 1483, and he was the second son, but unfortunately his two other brothers died because of the disease during the time, and his parents sent him to become a lawyer. And of course, Martin Luther, he studied to become a lawyer, but funny thing is, he decided to become a monk after he got struck by a thunderstorm. Yeah, this is a fun fact actually. When he was struck by a thunderstorm, he confessed saying that, "Oh, please save me. I will become a monk." Yeah, but also we are not sure if this is 100% sure. Yeah, and moving on, he was really into repenting his sins once he became the monk. Therefore, he would always go and he would always pray, repent. So this tells us that he was really religious. And we will talk more about this the next section. All right, moving on to Martin's belief and influence on education. Before I begin, as I said before, Luther, he was very religious man. So he believed in three solas. I will be presenting them here. Yeah, as you can see, there are three different solas, right? And regarding this, he believed that religious teachings should be held inside and outside of the school. Also, he believed that society should focus on those students who need help with receiving education, for example, financially. Yeah. And he also influenced others to have biblical perspectives towards education, saying that the purpose of getting education is to serve the Lord. And finally, he believed that education was for everyone because we are all child of God. All right, we are moving on to our final section, which is critics. So I'm going to be discussing two critics, one from the outside source like internet, and the other is my personal critics. Okay, starting with the outside critics, it says that Martin Luther did not believe that Catholic Church had power to pardon sins. He thought salvation can be achieved only through God's mercy. No one needed to seek or buy salvation through the church. Also, Luther opposed to Catholics, saying that they don't have power, which had to social revolt and people rebelled and they opposed to pay taxes. All right, so this really shows that Luther was against Catholics. He thought Catholics were just caring about taking money from others by saying they're forgiving sins. Okay, right, so moving on to my personal critics. I personally really respect Martin Luther's job and his beliefs. Yeah, I respect him. However, it can be seen that sometimes he was a bit too self centered and ignorant. And because he wanted everyone to follow and obey his way or his words. And the other thing that I said he can be ignorant is because he's strongly opposed to Catholic and he tended to kind of ignore Jews, saying that there were Jews and pigs. There is even a sculpture of Jews sucking like a milk from pigs, and this can be really offending to Jews and also to Catholics because he opposed. Therefore, although Martin Luther had really great idea and although he really brought lots of Christianity during that time, I also believe that he tended to be a bit self-centered. Yeah, but that was just my personal thought. I really hope you enjoyed my video and see you next time. Bye bye.